I drink Dr. Pepper and I'm proud. I'm part of an original crowd. And if you look around these days, there seems to be a Dr. Pepper craze. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper. If you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper too. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Be a pepper, drink.
It's a new year, a new season, and we are underway.
Really dominating fashion here today is going to win.
2, 3, 4 for the final time.
Win number 1 of the season, only just barely.
He is going to win here at the Atlanta Speedway.
Wins the Emerson Electric 100K.
Gonna be Igor Barretto's gonna eke it out.
Cup Series champion is Shane Lake in the number 15.
Welcome to the NOFSRL.
Good evening, folks. Welcome to the opening part of this Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Night at Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is open qualifying to make it into the All-Star race to join those who are already in it, whether by winning a race or by the fan vote. Those guys have already been locked into the main event and thus will not be participating in this open race. But here we are to do qualifying for 10 minutes, of course, here at Atlanta Motor Speedway in Hampton, Georgia. And we are ready to get this qualifying underway. 34 cars have an opportunity at the top 5 spots here in the All-Star Open to advance to the main event. George is going to come around. Ben George, the 78. He is going to set a 28.389 on the board there. Behind him there, the 26. Juan Rodriguez there in that uncharted car. Declan Wellington Turner in the 09. It would have been Dale Lightning if he wasn't already locked in to the All-Star race. He'll be racing, of course, in the 88 car. It was announced in the Discord. Ben Crouch's team, Chocolate Reigns Motorsports, is providing that car. Here's another one we got here. This is Eric Olson, the 57. The 80 is Keith Kent. The 50 is Logan Alexander. And still waiting for a few to come out on to the racetrack. Top time right now, Ben Groch with a 28.081, but Juan Rodriguez has a good time going there on the outside, looked like. Just got held up a little bit there by Sebastian Kukulon. He's 4th overall right now as Groch crosses into the 27s. 27.846 for car number 78. And remember, this is just to qualify for the Open. This is just to get into the All-Star race. And we'll have 20 laps here in the All-Star Open. And then, of course, advancing to the main event, it'll be 40 laps. 40 laps here at Atlanta Motor Speedway in the main event, as Brad Crawford goes to the top of the board in car number 07, 27.626 seconds on the board there, just ahead of the 09 of Declan Wellington Turner. Casey Johnson set a good time there in the 15 before getting knocked back down. Kip Silverpoint, defending Scott's National Champion, to the top of the board, 27.425 for her. Now Brad Crawford sets a 27.389 up to number 1 on the board. And there's Silverpoint in the 68. So it goes Crawford, Silverpoint, Rodriguez. Well, Kukulon just went to the top of the board. Sebastian Kukulon, 27.265 here on the board right now. He is number 1 on the chart right now. So we'll go Kukulon, Crawford, Silverpoint, Rodriguez, Kent, Martins, And it changed again. Christopher Reynolds to second, just behind Sebastian Kukulon. Reynolds with a 27.381 behind Kukulon's 27.265. 5 minutes and 40 seconds remain here in this session. Caleb Rose in the 99 with DJ Reed in the 41. A couple more uncharted cars right there. 54 is Dover winner for the Scots National Series, Alex Watts, coming off a big win there at Dover. Stealing that one away late, and now having a chance to make it into the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge. Nick Martin's now to the top of the board in car number 7 with a 27.227. And there he is with his pack here. Ricero, Ribbleton, Parrish, Max Anderson, and of course Nick Martins. Max Anderson on the uncharted car number 31. As he has been in that car so often here for uncharted qualifying traditionally. He's in a bigger field in qualifying than what he's used to, I think. Of course, this is to make the All-Star Open field here. 34 cars coming into this session again. 34 cars going to be in the Open. 5 will advance out of this and join the 15 already lined up for the All-Star race. It's going to be 20 for the 40 laps in the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge. Just over 4 minutes remaining here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. They are carrying crazy speeds around here. We continue to get later on in this session. 3 wide, just ahead of Brad Crawford. And that's something you're going to see a lot of when we get to the actual race. And I expect we'd see it in qualifying. But I guess it shouldn't come as a surprise. Right now, the top 10, Martins, Crawford, Kukulon, Reynolds, Rowe, Harrison, Joshua Harrison, that is, Sophia Fragniti, Roy Ribbleton, Kip Silverpoint, and I believe the 50's Logan Alexander. There we go. Logan Alexander in the 50. Rounding out the top 10 right now with just over 3 minutes remaining here as Owen Miles has a problem there in the 25. And he's going to have to go to a backup engine here. Just prior to the All-Star Challenge, Owen Miles having a blown motor there on car number 25, 32nd on the qualifying grid coming in. He has not had a good season overall either in the Cabela's Cup Series, and his team, Jacoan Racing Enterprises, has been fast with the 55 team of Eric Monaco. Monaco has been having a solid season so far, but if only Owen Miles could say the same, which sadly he can't right now. But now under 2.5 minutes remaining here at Atlanta to see what the qualifying field's going to look like. And remember, it's not exactly the best deal to start on the pole position at a track like Atlanta, where there's going to be a lot of cycling going on, a lot of side-by-side racing. So Nick Martins being in that pole position there doesn't exactly guarantee that he's going to be the favorite to win the race when it comes to race time later on tonight. Here's Mitchell Collins getting in behind Dan Park in the 22. Collins right now is 20. Well, he moved up. Where did he move up? 14th on the grid, just behind Will Parrish, the points leader in the 0. Of course, Dan Park 20th on the qualifying grid right now. Let's check in with the points leader, by the way, coming in Will Parrish. Winless so far this season, so not locked into the All-Star race, but has been extremely fast with Ruby Motorsports and owner Ethan Farley. Gotta be proud of the season he's having so far. Way up there in the standings. Nobody's been able to really take the points lead away from him since he got up there this last time. He's just held onto it with an iron grip, and I would be surprised if he relinquished it. We have had a winless champion before the Cabela's Cup Series. Of course, it was Ben Crouch in the 74, who is not in the Open. He would have been in the Open if he had not won late at Texas, but he did, thanks to a lucky pit strategy, I'd say, but really it was brilliant. And Ben Crouch escaped with a victory there by about 4.5 seconds at Texas Motor Speedway in the HEB 500. Will Parrish would like to repeat history this year, and he seems, right now, he seems well on his way to doing that. He's been extremely consistent. And again, while he doesn't have a win, he doesn't have to worry about a chase reset either, because this is full points all the way to the end of the season. He could very well become another winless champ here in the Cabela's Cup Series. He's looking to just have fun here, as is everyone else here in the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge, not for points, just for the glory. Well, and of course a reserve for Season 4, but there's that too, yeah. As they're going to have a little bit of a reset here, 30 seconds now on the board, and possibly we're going to have another reset. Right now, again, the top 10 is Martins, Crawford, Kukulon, Reynolds, Rowe, Harrison, Fragniti, Rebleton, Silverpoint, and Alexander. That is the top 10 right now. As the clock will tick down to 0 and we'll possibly have another reset. No, we will not. That is it for Open qualifying, rather. I'm so used to calling it Uncharted, but really it's All-Star Open qualifying here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Here are your qualifying standings here. There's the top 28. We'll scroll through the rest there. Slowest time on track, Owen Miles. After that engine failure, everyone really just got around him. 34 cars are going to advance, or are going to be racing in the Open. 5 will advance from this to the All-Star race. And we are set for a thrilling night of action here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. So after this short break here, we'll head to the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Open and decide who among 34 drivers will be the 5 to advance to the All-Star race. We'll be back right after this short break.
I'm Dr. Love. This is Dr. Pepper Cherry. It has a kiss of cherry flavor. This devilish elixir has a kiss of cherry.
Dad, it's not kiss. It's kiss of cherry. It's amazingly smooth. Be smooth.
Dr. Pepper Cherry is amazingly smooth. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
The state of Georgia is home to many things. One of my favorite things to come out of Georgia is this track right here, Atlanta Motor Speedway in Hampton, Georgia, and we are here tonight on a beautiful evening for this, the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge. We are here for the All-Star Open here, 34 cars contending for 5 positions to make it into the main All-Star race. 20 laps is all they have to get to the front and maintain a top 5 position. Who will be able to do it? We'll try to find out here. Nick Martins starts on the pole alongside Brad Crawford. They're going to lead us to the green flag here in just a little bit. Let's go down trackside, get you your starting lineup, and we'll get this pace lap started. And the engines will come to life here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 34 going to roll off of pit road here. It's Nick Martins on the pole position there in car number 7. He is starting alongside Brad Crawford in the 07. In row number 2, we find Sebastian Kukulon in the 82 alongside the 42 of Christopher Reynolds. In row number 3, we find Alexander Rowe. He is starting alongside his teammate, the 91 Joshua Harrison. In row number 4, we find Sophia Fragniti in the 38, starting alongside Roy Ribbleton in the 81. Rounding out the top 10, we find Kip Silverpoint in the 68, starting alongside the 50 of Logan Alexander. And of course, coming into this race, no points are going to be awarded tonight. This is just for fun and glory, but this man here in the Zero has led the points ever since, gosh, I don't even remember now. He's led them for as long as I can remember in the Cabela's Cup Series, and even though this isn't for points, he's looking to make a statement here in the All-Star race. He's been fast for a good majority of the season. Obviously, he's leading the points. The most consistent driver of the whole gang here at the Cabela's Cup Series does not have a race win yet, which is why he's not locked into the All-Star race. Could he do it here in the Open? We're about to find out. Pace car comes down onto the pit road. Field coming down through the quad oval. 20 laps. Who's going to get the top 5? We'll find out then. Pace car is down, the green flag is out, and the All-Star Open is green. Lap number 1 is going to be led by Sebastian Kugelon in the 82. He's going to have Brad Crawford go to his inside, headed off into turn number 1, and Crawford is bringing Alexander Rowe in the 11 with him. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway, already seeing 2 and 3 wide, even deeper in the field there. This is Atlanta Motor Speedway. The racing is real fast, real good, and real close. Out of turn number 4, once again, already on to lap number 3 here, the All-Star Open. Fragniti's going to take a look down to the inside, almost goes into the grass through the quad oval, is going to take the lead here. They're peaking almost 4 wide behind him. Camp Silverpoint, the defending Scots National Series champion, is now going to go to the lead in car number 68 for Ace Motorsports. Her teammate, Ryan Durrani, is already locked into the race. Another Ace Motorsports car there in the middle of it. The 26, Juan Rodriguez, caught in the middle sucker hole there between Sebastian Kugelon and Max Anderson in the 31. You see them right over here. As Roy Roldan goes to the lead, he's about to be passed by Christopher Reynolds in the 42. Behind him, Chase Buck and Keith Kent there in the 4 and 80 respectively. Then Brad Stover, Andrew Miller, Dan Park, Declan Wellington Turner. That's how the inside lane looks right now here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. On to lap number 5. 16 laps to go. The way they're shuffling around right now, y'all better warm up the photo finish cameras already, because it could be a close one. No pit stops in either this or the All-Star race, obviously. Short little sprint races here. 20 laps here, 40 laps for the All-Star race. Here comes Keith Kent to the inside of Chase Buck. That's for the race lead. Andrew Miller, Dan Park, Declan Wellington Turner coming in behind him. Down the back straightaway, a high exit deep in the field for the 57. Gather that back up. Out of turn number 4, Andrew Miller's going to take a look down low in car number 35. And is he going to get to the race lead? Yes, he will. There's so much shuffling going on here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. I believe even somebody deep in the field on the top side could come back to the front at this rate and possibly have a shot at winning this race. One guy who'd like to do that, the guy who comes in leading the Cabela's Cup Series points, Will Parrish there in the 0, still stuck on that outside, almost in last place, but he would love to make it into that All-Star race and just have a shot at racing. Down the back straightaway, Miller has opened up a pretty big lead over Sebastian Kugelon. Owen Miles, who had a motor blow in open qualifying, he is now up to the 3rd position, just ahead of Christian Vargas, who has a mirror full now of Max Anderson in the 31. Through turn 1 and 2, Kugelon taking a look to the inside of Miller, Vargas to the inside of Miles. Still 3 wide deep behind him. Through turn 3 and 4. Coming around to start lap number 10 this time. 1 lap away from halfway here in the Open. Caution free so far, of course. And what a wild race it has been. All over the place. Andrew Miller just trying to hold the field at bay. He's doing a good job of doing that right now. Can he hold him off for the final 10 laps of this race? Halfway here in the All-Star Open at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 10 laps to go. Miller, Vargas, Kent, Miles, and Anderson. That is the top 5. Anderson looking to get ahead of Sebastian Kugelon there. And looks like he is going to do that there on the inside. On to lap number 12, though. 9 laps to go in the Open. The top 5 remaining the same. Vargas trying to go for the race lead there. Not able to get there just yet, or will he? Down the back straightaway. He is there after all on the inside of Andrew Miller. This could be bad for Miller. If he can't work that top side, he is going to fall like a rock. It doesn't look like he's going to come back on that top side. He's got to get down to the inside. That outside is not quite there at this point in the race. And I worry by the time it comes in, Miller will be far enough out of the standings where he wouldn't have an opportunity. He wouldn't have a hope of getting into the All-Star race. Of course, again, only the top 5 advancing here from the Open. The fan vote winner, not in this. He's already locked into the All-Star race. Of course, 14 others. Returning winners, or winners this season. Or in the case of Dale Lightning, he technically returned, just went to a different series, but still has a ride for the All-Star race. Christian Vargas has the lead ahead of Keith Kent. Kent's going to look to the inside, and in behind him, Ben Grorich, who's looking on the inside of Sebastian Kugelon for the 3rd position. Kugelon up top, Miles, Anderson, and Caleb Rose behind him. Andrew Miller taking a look down low in the 35, working his way back up. 5 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Who's going to make the All-Star race? Right now, it would be Kent, Vargas, Grorich, Miles, and Miller. Anderson's trying to knock Miles out of the top 5 right now, and he is going to do just that. Now we're 4 laps away. You'd think they were racing for the All-Star race win up front, the way they're just going back and forth. Good grief, this is fun. And this is just to get in the All-Star race. Down the back straightaway. 3.5 laps left. Vargas, Miller, Anderson. And I can't even begin to guess 4th on back. But now as they hit 3 laps to go, we're getting closer and closer and closer to seeing who the top 5 will be. Still, everything looks like it's staying fairly clean in the back, though they're still staying about 2-3 wide through most of the field. But it's easing out a bit up front. 2 laps to go now. Miller on the backside of Vargas. Andrew Miller going to take a look to the inside. He's bringing Max Anderson and Owen Miles with him. Down to the inside. And 1.5 laps to go here at Atlanta. Everyone's getting a little wider now behind. Monaco into the 5th position. Coming around for the white flag. One more time around in the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Open. Miller has the lead. Miles and Anderson side by side for 2nd. Monaco into 4th and side by side for 5th. Rebelton and Vargas. 2 turns away. Who's going to make the All-Star race? They're side by side for that 5th position. It's going to be Rebelton stretching away. Miller's gonna win the Open, and Ribbleton is gonna make the All-Star race. He transfers in just by 7/100ths of a second over Joshua Harrison in the 91. And your top 5 advancing: Andrew Miller, Owen Miles, Eric Monaco, Max Anderson, and Roy Ribbleton. They will join the 15 already locked in to the All-Star race in group qualifying in just a short bit. But Andrew Miller picks up his first career win on the Trinity River Network. He wins the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Open. We'll take a look at your finishing results here at Atlanta Motor Speedway before we move on to the All-Star race. Andrew Miller ahead of Owen Miles, Eric Monaco, Max Anderson, and Roy Ribbleton, of course, the top 5 advancing. Joshua Harrison, Caleb Rose, Christian Vargas, Keith Kent, and Christopher Reynolds just missing out, but they will be credited with top 10s in this race. Of course, scroll through the rest of your field here. Last place car, Sophia Fragniti in the 38, the furthest away from making it into the All-Star race. Kugelon, who got shuffled to the back, looked like he was starting to work his way back up to the front, but could only get as high as 12th position. Will Parrish, the points leader coming into this weekend, he 32nd. Goodness gracious. Not a very good Open for Will Parrish. He misses out on contending for an All-Star race victory and a reserve for season number 4, but surely with the kind of season he's having, he may not have to worry about that. But that's going to wrap us up here at the Open. We'll see you in just a little bit for All-Star race qualifying here after this break.
Could this party get any better?
Dr. Pepper Cherry, a cherry treat.
Well, I'm a horse. I like carrots.
This party did get better.
Dr. Pepper Cherry, cherry on.
And we're back here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. We are here for All-Star qualifying for the 2021 first ever running of the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway in Hampton, Georgia. 5 have advanced from the Open, and we now have a field of 20 who are going to be participating in this 40-lap invitational. The first car onto the track, Max Anderson in the 31, followed by the 2 of Ben Young. The 17, Titan Nicholas, who won here at Atlanta the last time we came in the Delta Airlines 500. He'll be one to watch out for. Andrew Miller, winner of the Open event in car 35. Trey Smith, Phoenix winner, coming into this race. Of course, want to make note of Ben Young, who won last season at Martinsville in car number, well, it was then 6. That was pre-custom, but here he is in car number 2 for Blackout Motorsports in the All-Star race with Spotify on that car. Owen Miles in with the All-Star Open transfer. Arnsdorf in with his Richmond win. Trey Smith has said Phoenix. Ben Crouch in with his Texas win a couple of weeks ago. Keegan Thompson in with his Orlando win in season number 2. He also won New Smyrna and won his Daytona Duel this season. Salmon Oskin is in with his season 3 win, well, season 1 you could also count, at Chicagoland. He also won this season at Homestead Miami Speedway in the second race of the season, so he knows how to get up front on the mile and a halves. He'll be one to watch out for. Joshua Harrison transferred in from the Open, of course. Eric Monaco is in from the Open. Kanan Billers, the defending champion and 3-time winner here in the Cabela's Cup Series. Twice last season at Daytona and Kansas, and this season at Willow Springs. Andrew Williams is here with a win at Fontana. Benny Watson is here off of 3 wins this season already. The Daytona 500 backed it up with a victory at Martinsville, then backed that up with a win at his home track at Dover International Speedway. So Benny Watson having an incredibly good season so far here in the Season 3 of the Cabela's Cup Series. Nathan Smith in with the All-Star Race fan vote. Congratulations to him. Driver that Polar Star Motorsports number 84. Joey Hightower is in off his win at Kansas. And Dale Lightning, who didn't even have a ride coming into the Cabela's Cup Series season, gets one in large part thanks to Ben Crouch. He is doing it for Dale in car number 88, making it into this All-Star race locked in as a result of his Season 2 Cabela's Cup Series win, that legendary finish to that incredible race at Chicagoland. And Charlie Davenport, of course, in from his win at Rockingham in that surprisingly good race. Durrani is here after surviving the chaos and winning at Talladega. And I think that's everyone, actually. So there you go. There's your all-star field here for the 2021 Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge. Andrew Williams on the top of the board right now with a 27.511. Kanan Biller second, 27.520. Dale Lightning third on the board right now. Then Arnsdorf, Osgen, Hightower, Harrison, Smith, Nathan Smith, that is, Andrew Miller, and Titan Nicholas. That is the top 10 right now here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 5.5 minutes remaining here in qualifying. We saw a brilliant 65-lap race here in the Delta Airlines 500 here at Atlanta, and it only seemed fitting. Well, I know it was supposed to be Charlotte for the All-Star race, but we did some testing there. Charlotte, with as small as the All-Star field was going to be, it's only 20 cars. Atlanta would have definitely been a better track for the All-Star race. Did several testing races recently, and, well, I don't think y'all would have enjoyed Charlotte very much. Let me just put it like that. But Atlanta, this is a fabulous track. So, and oh wow, Dale Lightning to the top of the board there with a 27.440. And now 3 wide through the quad oval. Kanan Biller right in the middle of it. Andrew Williams on the inside. Monaco on the outside. Arnsdorf's going with Williams down there. They're all looking for a good lap time here. Williams second on the board, 27.490. And Dale Lightning, again, the guy who didn't even come in with a ride at the start of the season, here he is on the provisional pole position for the All-Star race. But of course, as we saw in the Open, that pole position here at Atlanta Motor Speedway doesn't always mean that you're going to have the best shot to win the race. Sometimes at a track like this, the way everyone moves around, it's probably better to start in the back. But I'm not going to take away from the fact that Dale Lightning has a really, really fast race car. Another guy who has a really fast race car, guy who transferred out of the Open, Max Anderson, uncharted driver there in the 31 for Chimera. And he is having a whale of a night right now here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Second on the board after transferring in from the Open. And now he moves into the provisional pole position with a 27.368. What a lap. And Titan Nicholas came down on the pit road there in car number 17, sporting a new scheme for starting here at the All-Star race, as is Ben Young, as is Andrew Williams there. They're all sporting new schemes. Everyone else virtually the same. Well, I guess Dale Lightning too, but this is sort of a one-off for him, so of course it was going to be new. And with the hashtag #DoItForDale on the back, he's literally, his Discord name is #DoItForDale. And he is literally going to try to do it for Dale here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 2.5 minutes remaining here in qualifying before we move on to the main event. The only one to crack the 27.3 is the only guy. Is the guy that's on the pole position. He's the only one that has a 27.3. 27.368. Max Anderson. The 27.4s go all the way back to 7th place before you pick up 8th place. You have Joshua Harrison there with a 27.5. Then you go to 12th, Andrew Miller with a 27.610. Or I'm sorry, that was, they switched around on me. That's Charlie Davenport with a 27.610. Andrew Miller had a 27.621. And now we have 8 cars actually inside the 27.4 mark. But as far as 27.6s go, top 17 are inside that. And the last 3, Ben Crouch, Trey Smith, and Owen Miles. Owen Miles, of course, remember, had his motor blow in open qualifying. As it looks like I got a couple cars down on the pit road. Sam Oskin and Andrew Williams on the pit road. Ben Crouch will join them with a minute left in this session. It's now, somebody joined Max Anderson. That's Owen Miles in the 25. I was just saying how it may not have come as a shock that Miles was running a particularly slow pace in qualifying because he had blown that first motor, his primary, in open qualifying, and well, he made it to the top of the board now. So I guess maybe I just jinxed him for good luck. Hopefully, we'll see. But Owen Miles put up a stellar lap time there, 27.382, second only to Max Anderson. Now 25 seconds remaining in this session. Biller to the inside of Miles there. Kanan Biller right now 9th on the board right now. The defending champion here as now moves up to 4th on the grid. Just behind Dale Lightning. They're still doing some shuffling around later on in this session. That's pretty spectacular. But as the final seconds will tick down, we'll either have a reset or we're done. Down to 0 goes the clock, and we will have a reset. So we're not quite done yet here in qualifying. But I don't think it's going to change very much. I would be surprised. Oh, hard into the outside wall. Ben Young in the 2. He's hopefully going to make it all the way back to pit road. He might have got some help there. I saw the 91 with him. That was a quick spin there for Ben Young. But makes it back to pit road, and just as the timer goes to 0, that is qualifying for the All-Star race. Max Anderson, Owen Miles, Dale Lightning, Kanan Biller, Ryan Durrani, Joey Hightower, Darian Arnsdorf, Eric Monaco, Andrew Williams, Titan Nicholas, that's your top 10. Joshua Harrison, Keegan Thompson, Sam Oskin, Nathan Smith, Charlie Davenport, Andrew Miller, Ben Young, Benny Watson, Ben Crouch, and Trey Smith round out the field of 20. We'll take another quick break here, but we will see you back for the 40 laps here in the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge.
In 2005, Dr. Pepper sent 3 flavorists into a vault to perfect the impossible. Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Today, they finally emerged.
We did it!
23 flavors with 0 sugar. What took so long?
Huh?
What took so long?
We sacrificed years in the vault.
I haven't seen my family in 16 years.
My boy's become a man.
Here, son.
It's perfect, Daddy.
It was worth it.
The Zero you deserve is finally here.
And for the final time, tonight, we say good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Atlanta Motor Speedway in Hampton, Georgia. And we are here now, finally, for the main event. The entire night has led up to this. Open qualifying, the Open itself. Qualifying for this. And now, the 40-lap Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge. 20 cars, 40 laps, 1 winner will have a reserve in Season 4 and the glory that comes with it. Let's take a look at your starting lineup. Let's count them down from 20 to 1. Starting in 20th here in the number 77 Arctic Racing Ford Mustang. You know him, you like him. Here is Trey Smith. Starting in the 19th position in the number 74 Hershey's Chevrolet for his own Chocolate Reigns Motorsports team. Give it up for the Season 1 champion and Texas winner earlier this season, just coming off of his first career win. Give it up for Mr. Ben Crouch. In the 18th position, starting here, it's 3-time winner this season, Daytona 500 winner, Martinsville winner, and a winner at his home track at Dover. Give it up for the driver, the number 53 Silver Patron Ford Mustang for Team Velocistar, Benny Watson. Starting 17th in the number 2 Blackout Motorsports Spotify Chevrolet, winner in the Season 2 race at Martinsville, Ben Young. Starting 16th in the number 35 for Team Velocistar, it is your All-Star Open winner, Andrew Miller. Starting 15th in the number 19 Mopar Dodge Charger for Ryan Benjamin and Ryan Racing, it is your Rockingham winner earlier this season, Charlie Davenport. Starting in the 14th position in the number 84 Polar Star Motorsports Chevrolet, it's your All-Star Fan Vote winner, the one, the only, Nathan Smith. Starting in the 13th position in the number 83 Trinity River Racing Toyota Camry, it's the one, the only, you know him, you like him, it's Super Swede Sammet Osgen. Starting in 12th in the number 46 for All-Star Speed Team, it's the winner of the New Smyrna Fiesta, the Mac Tools Duel number 1, and of course what got him into this race, the Magic City 500 at Orlando last season. Give it up for Canada's Keegan Thompson. Starting in the 11th position in the number 91 Ryan Racing Little Caesars Dodge, an uncharted driver who raced his way in the Open. Give it up for Joshua Harrison. Starting in the 10th position in the number 17 Logan Sport Dodge, it's the winner of the last time we came here to Atlanta, the Delta Airlines 500 earlier this season, and a possible favorite to win tonight, Titan Nicholas. Alongside him, starting in the 9th position, his teammate out of Logan Sport, the number 27 Wisconsin Humane Society Dodge, it's the Fontana winner, Andrew Williams. Starting in the 8th position in the number 55 Dracoan Racing Enterprises Dodge, it is the man, the myth, the legend, one of the best here at the NOFSRL. Give a big hand for Mr. Eric Monaco. Starting in the 7th position in the number 14 Procore Chevrolet, it's the Richmond winner earlier this season in his second full-time season of Cabela's Cup Series competition. It's the owner-driver for All-Star Speed Team, Darian Arnsdorf. Starting in the 6th position in the number 8 Rock Car Racing Ford Mustang, you know him, you like him, you probably hate him after Armory Digital earlier in the Turkey Hill National Series, but coming off of his win at Kansas, he raced his way in to this All-Star race. Give it up for Mr. Joey Hightower. Starting in the 5th position in the number 34 Cartoon Network Dodge for Nick Kennedy and Ace Motorsports. He won at Talladega, and he is back and better than ever. He's ready to take on the field. Give it up for Ryan Durrani. Starting in the 4th position in the number 95 McDonald's Chevrolet for Team Ninja Rapids. He's the defending Cabela's Cup Series champion and a 3-time winner in the series. The Daytona 500 last season, Kansas last season, and Willow Springs this season. Give it up for Kanan Biller. Starting in the 3rd position in the number 88 Budweiser Chevrolet for Chocolate Reigns Motorsports on this one-time event. He's the winner of the Norton LifeLock 400, the finale last season at Chicagoland in that thrilling battle with Travis Crampton, and he is back to do a one-off here in Atlanta in the All-Star race. Give it up for the one, the only. Do it for Dale. It's Dale Lightning. Starting in the 2nd position in the number 25 Fanta Dodge for Dracoan Racing Enterprises. It's the owner of the team and a driver himself. Give it up for Owen Miles. And starting on the pole in the number 31 for Chimera Racing and owner Roman Fenway. He raced his way in from the open and set the fastest time in group qualifying, and he will lead the field to the green flag. He's had a good season in the Scotts National Series, and he's looking to get down and boogie with the Cup Boys. Give it up for your pole sitter, Max Anderson. And there is your field here for the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge. We're going to get them rolling here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 40 laps here under the lights at this great 1.54 mile speedway. Max Anderson in the 31, of course, starting on the pole, as you already know. Dale Lightning starting right behind him. Should not be forgotten about. Titan Nicholas is starting on the outside there in car number 17, but the way we've seen the cycle work in the open, we saw it. It's probably going to be even more so here in the All-Star race. Smaller field, probably a little more wiggle room, so we'll have to see what happens. But the pace car is going to lead them around here, and we will have this race going. The winner of this, no matter if they're an uncharted driver or what, will have an automatic reserve for next season in what will be called the Trinity River Cup Series or Cabela's Cup Series Season 4, whatever you want to call it for right now. Trinity River Cup Series Season 4 is what it will be known as officially. But here we go. Pace car down into the pit road, waiting for the field to come through the quad oval to get the green flag. And the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge is green here in Atlanta. And Anderson wasted no time getting to the front of the field. He leads lap number 1 of the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge. In second place, Darren Onsdorf there, the 14. He's going to take a look at the race lead there. And Andrew Williams, Fontana winner, coming up the middle there in the 27, bringing Joshua Harrison with him and Sam Oskin. Ornsdorf taking a look down the inside of Max Anderson. Remember, Anderson raised his way in from the open, as did the man who started on the outside of him, Owen Miles. Miles slipping back in the pack. And Ornsdorf's going to go to the inside, and he's going to take the race lead here at Atlanta on lap number 3 already. You see, they are flying around here. Fastest lap so far, Joshua Harrison in the 91 there in second position with a 27.468. That's just after the first 2 laps were complete. Because now it is Charlie Davenport in the 19. 27.315 he just ran, and Owen Miles got to his inside there, got to his backside. After being stuck on the top side, he's working his way back down low. Davenport taking a look at Arnsdorf for the race lead. Already seeing a lot of 2 and 3 wide going on throughout this 20-car field. Keegan Thompson, Dale Lightning, and Kanan Bill are all the way to the back of the field right now. Squeezing 3 wide there, almost 4 wide. Ben Young almost had Sam Odoskin get to the outside of him. Somehow, they'll hold on to it. Ben Crouch sneaking his way in on the inside there in car number 74. That's for the 5th position. For the race lead, here comes Davenport on the 14 of Arnsdorf. At the line, it was Davenport. No, it wasn't. It was Arnsdorf. By 3/100ths of a second. 4 wide deep in the field there. Can that work? They got out of it. I can't believe that. Ben Young backed out of it on the outside, and they're still going there. If they'd have kept 4 wide, there's no way they would have made it. Absolutely not. As wide as Atlanta is, they just couldn't have made it. But now on to lap number 7, 34 laps to go. Of course, remember, no pit stops in this race. So it's going to be a sprint all the way to the end. So Davenport leads, his teammate Harrison in second. Trey Smith third. Here comes Titan Nicholas in the 17. One of the Delta Airlines 500 here. The last time we came here to Atlanta, he won, and he's working his way up there on the inside. Harrison on the inside of his teammate for the race lead, headed off into turn number 1, and he's going to take it away here on lap number 8. Miles slipping high on Arnsdorf there, and your All-Star fan vote winner making a move on the inside there, Nathan Smith in the 84, in front of Eric Monaco there in the 55. Trey Smith going for the race lead there in the 77, bringing Titan Nicholas with him on the front straightaway. On to lap number 9 they go. Thompson and Bill are starting to work their way back up on the inside, bringing Dale Lightning with them. Ben Young, Sam Odoskin down there as well. Now Lightning's going to migrate to the top side in between the 2 Velocity cars. 3 wide for the 3rd position. This is why we wanted Atlanta as the all-star race. You know, it was going to be at Charlotte, as I said, but just look at the racing we're having right now. This is why we moved it to Atlanta. This is good racing. For the race lead, here comes Titan Nicholas in the 17 on Trey Smith in the 77, and he's going to take that spot away. Have a big push coming from the 14 of Darian Arnsdorf. Already about to be 10 laps through this race. We're already 25% done with the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 3 wide into 1 as Nathan Smith gets to the inside there in car number 84. Charlie Davenport getting to the inside of Trey Smith and Titan Nicholas. That's 3 wide. Arnsdorf still has the lead right now. Nathan Smith looking for a big push there. Boy, Arnsdorf cut him off at the last possible second there to hold on to the race lead. Nathan Smith's going to migrate to the top side. Will he get back down underneath him? Nope, he's going to stay on the top side because Davenport's already down there in the 19. Now he's stuck up there. Arnsdorf continues to lead this race 3 deep behind Smith and Davenport. I don't know how they're making it right now, but they are, and it's glorious. This is glorious racing. Kanan Biller to the inside. Here comes the defending champion. Into the 2nd position goes car number 95, proving once again why he deserved to be in the conversation of the All-Stars, even if he hasn't had the best season so far in the Cabela's Cup Series. Could this be a confidence booster for the rest of the season? 4 wide behind him as Trey Smith's going to slide out of it. Owen Miles gets ahead of them. Ben Crouch and Andrew Williams on the inside of car number 77. Still, as they head off into turn number 1, looks like Smith's actually going to fall back out of that. And Crouch might get the jump on both of them up the middle. Interesting to see the middle line work. So you see, just about everywhere else, it's the inside that's working. Andrew Miller, no problem getting by Max Anderson and Charlie Davenport there for third. So we go on to lap 15. He's going to take a look at the inside of Kanan Biller there for the second position. Let's take a look at your leading winner this season so far, Benny Watson in the 53. Coming off of a win at Dover, started deep in the field. He's now gotten to the inside line, running in, or according to scoring, at 16th. He's probably a little higher than that now, but working his way up down there, trying to fend off a hard-charging Keegan Thompson, who looked to the inside there in car 46. Well, he got to the inside of him. Now Watson will have to regroup here in this chess game of who's going to get to the front. Anderson taking a look on the inside of Andrew Miller. That's for second place. And give it to Max Anderson behind Darian Arnsdorf. Kanan Biller in the 95. Now to the inside of Andrew Miller. And one thing I did forget to mention here is that not only does the winner of this race have a reserve for next season, but the winner will also earn a seat in the Mac Tools IROC series later on this year, once everything is all said and done. That 4-race invitational to award the best. Put the best against each other and see what happens. It's going to be a glorious, glorious showdown there in the winter months before we get to 2022 and the next season begins. The defending champion has gone to the race lead here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Andrew Miller and Nathan Smith side by side behind that 95. Kanan Biller trying to hold them all at bay. Fan vote winner Nathan Smith to the inside, bringing Phoenix winner Trey Smith with him. Keegan Thompson gets to the outside. Now he's going to go to the inside. Owen Miles trying to split the middle between Anderson and Smith. Trey Smith, that is. And coming around to start lap 20 here. 21 laps to go at Atlanta. We're almost halfway done with the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge. Nathan Smith's going to take a look down low on Biller. He's going to be there on the inside, down the back straightaway, headed off into turn number 3. Biller left a lot of bottom open there. And if this was the open, it would be the finish. And that would have been Nathan Smith by a skosh. What a race we are seeing so far here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And again, no pit stops, so the action is not going to be broken up here at all. Biller is taking a look to the inside already in the 95. He's bringing Trey Smith with him in the 77. He's going to retake the lead, bringing Keegan Thompson in that 46 behind him back up into the mix there. A 2-season veteran in the Cabela's Cup Series. Keegan Thompson now being strung out in the middle there, caught in the sucker hole. Trey Smith on the inside there into the 77. To the point on the inside of Biller. Bringing Davenport, Arnsdorf, and Nicholas with him. Monaco and Osgen right there behind him. Davenport has the inside line going off into turn number 1 on Trey Smith. Smith trying to get that outside line to work. A half car length advantage to the 77 down the back straightaway. Headed off into turn number 3. A big push on the outside from the 95 is going to propel Trey Smith back to the race lead here at Atlanta. But not for long. Here comes Davenport down to the inside. 0.02 of a second. Half a car length was the margin at the line. 3 wide now for the second position as Davenport moves into the top position. 17 laps remaining. Aaron Arnsdorf into that second position. Titan Nicholas and Trey Smith side by side for third. Biller and Monaco. Well, it's really Biller. He's the only one in 5th right now. Monaco is busy dealing with Nathan Smith as Darren Arnsdorf is going to go to the race lead. So many lead changes so far in this all-star race. Fantastic stuff to see here. Titan Nicholas, Atlanta winner earlier in the Delta Airlines 500. He's going to take a look to that inside, and he is going to lead at the line. Is he going to clear, headed off into turn number 1? Yes, he is. He takes the dive to the inside, and they're 3 wide for second. Here comes Samit Ozgen. 3-time winner on the Trinity. 2-time winner. Chicagoland in season 1 and Homestead this season. Samit Ozgen, I'd like him to be a 3-time winner, I'm not going to lie. But he's a 2-time winner right now, and he's moved to the race lead in car number 83. And Joey Hightower, who's won on the 1.5 miles already this season. His lone win of his career, but it's still a 1.5 miles at Kansas. He has the experience. Kanan Biller won on the 1.5 miles at Kansas last season. Titan Nicholas won at this very 1.5 miles. 3.5 miles experts down there on the inside. They have to be experts. They've won here. They've won at a track like this before, right? 12.5 laps to go here in the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge. And it's a freight train on the inside lane that's going to propel Kanan Biller to the point. Once again, Joey Hightower gets a little bit out of the groove there. Samit Ozgen going to try to split the middle. He's going to cut to the inside, headed off into turn number 1. Is he going to get to the inside of Biller? He's close. Not quite. He'll pull back in line behind that 95, but try to defend that second position. Nicholas and Hightower side by side for third, so Ozgen's got plenty of time, plenty of space to hold on to that second spot and potentially get around the 95. But we're seeing 11 laps to go. This time by, the Season 2 champion is leading right now ahead of a 3-season veteran. Down the back straightaway, here comes Nicholas again. He'll pull back in line behind the 83. Joey Hightower right there. Joshua Harrison, that's the top 5 right there. Biller sliding a little high coming out of turn 4. Will Ozgen get down there, headed through the quad oval? No, Nicholas will, though. To the inside of Ozgen for the second position. Biller holding on to the lead for right now. They're going to freight train around Samit Ozgen, or will they? Everyone migrates back to the outside, leaves Titan Nicholas out to dry, and Ozgen will hold on to the second position. 9 laps to go here at Atlanta. Who's going to get that reserve? Samit Ozgen is going to get to the inside of Kanan Biller. They're side by side for the race lead. And I believe Ozgen's going to get it. He's going to have the low line headed off into turn 3. Biller's got the push on the outside, though, from Titan Nicholas. It's going to be close coming to the line right here. If this was the finish, holy cow. Looks like Kanan Biller's going to hold on to it for right now ahead of Samit Ozgen. Is he going to clear him headed off into 1? Yes, he will. Biller holding on to the lead right now. Ozgen falls to second. Harrison and Nicholas side by side for third. A couple of dodges there. Last car on the track right now, Ben Young in the 2. 1.63 seconds off the lead pace. Dropping back a little bit right now. But coming around 7 laps to go in the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And what a race it has been so far. Absolutely. What is a Chevy, Dodge, Toyota, Chevy. Top 5 right now here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Kanan Biller, Joshua Harrison, Samit Ozgen, Andrew Williams, Keegan Thompson. Now Williams gets ahead of Ozgen. Ozgen slipping on the outside. It looks like he might get a little bit of help there from the 31 of Max Anderson. Never mind. Anderson's going to look to the middle. No, he won't. He'll look up to the top. Now migrate to the inside and leave Samit Ozgen out to dry. But the Season 2 champion, smooth sailing right now ahead of everybody. He's going to see one handful. 5 laps to go this time by at Atlanta. Will anybody challenge for this win, or has this already been won? Andrew Williams with a big charge there in the 27. Biller slides a little wide. Williams had to get out of the gas for whatever reason there. He drops back a little bit. Harrison's going to look to the inside of that 27. These guys could be going back and forth so much they're just allowing Biller to pull away. 4 to go this time by. Kanan Biller trying to hold on to it. Joshua Harrison moves into the second position, and since Biller already has a reserve and is already in Mac Tools IROC, what do you say we give it to whoever finishes second here that doesn't already have it? Kanan Biller will have all the glory anyway, but if Joshua Harrison holds on to this, what do you say we give the reserve to him and the Mac Tools IROC spot? But anyway, 3 laps remaining here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Kanan Biller trying to hold on to it, but Harrison is closing big time in car number 91 down the back straightaway. A big draft heading off into turn number 3. He's against the back bumper of that 95. It's a 2-horse race right now, but will anybody run them down? 2 laps to go, the popsicle's in the air. Into 1, Biller headed back to that inside lane. Harrison in behind him, trying to force a mistake. Down the back straightaway, a lap and a half to go. Smith Davenport going top to bottom and alternating there. Davenport getting underneath his teammate Harrison. Will that do it for Biller? A huge charge for that 19. Will he be able to run down Kanan Biller? White flag, 1 lap to go at Atlanta. Davenport is closing big time. He does not have a reserve for next season, nor does he have a seat in Mac Tools IROC, but he's against the backside. Half a lap to go. Here he comes to the inside. It's going to be another one of those fantastic Atlanta finishes. Top side, Kanan Biller. Inside, Charlie Davenport for the All-Star Race victory. It's going to go to Ryan Racing's Charlie Davenport with a last lap pass in turn 3 and 4. He wins the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Made his way in with a Rockingham victory and got there just at the last possible second. I didn't think anybody was going to beat Kanan Biller, but somehow, some way, Charlie Davenport did with a last lap pass. That's how you do it here at Atlanta. Another one of those classic Atlanta finishes. That's the way to do it, Charlie. Congratulations. You have a reserve for Season 4 and a seat in Mac Tools IROC 1. We'll take a look at your race finishing results here. Charlie Davenport wins the Dr. Pepper Cherry All-Star Challenge. Kanan Biller second. Ben Crouch, the Season 1 champion, there in third place. Nathan Smith fourth. Joshua Harrison fifth. Andrew Williams, Sam Adoskin, Darren Arnsdorf, Andrew Miller, and Ryan Durrani round out the top 10. Three-time winner Benny Watson 11th. Keegan Thompson in the 12th position. Ben Young 13th. Max Anderson 14th. Eric Monaco 15th. Owen Miles 16th. Dale Lightning in the 17th position there. Trey Smith 18th. Joey Hightower 19th. And Titan Nicholas rounds out the field here in Atlanta. But what a race we saw. What a night of racing we've seen. Fun is the word I would use to describe it. Congratulations, Charlie Davenport. You're a winner. You're an all-star race winner. You have a reserve and a seat in the winter for IROC. Congratulations. He just beat out a 3-time winner in the series and defending champion to do it. That's how you get it done in the Cabela's Cup Series. But we'll take a look at, well, there's nothing to take a look at because this is a non-points race. So we'll give everybody a congratulations there, and we will see you next week for the Food Lion 500 at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Until then, y'all take care, stay safe, and have a good one.
Thank you.